Well, I'm definitely leery, similar to being, kind of off Boston and Pasternak. I'm leery on Colorado a little bit in terms of paying up for Cale Makar. Look, I think he'll produce, but at 7,200, it's a little too high for me. So I want to get a share of the Avs, but cheaper on the lineup here. And Devon Toews comes in at 5,200, so a huge discount. Look, he's sixth a month defenseman for shots in the month of January with 33. He's picking up 12 points over that stretch as well. If you really want to get cheap on this slate, Rasmus Sandin for the Leafs is getting some looks with the number 2 power play unit there, and he comes in at just 2,600. So there are some cheaper options you can still get with power play opportunities as well.
What do you think here, Paul?
Well, I think I like the price tag on Makar. It's lower than it's been in the last several weeks, but there's another guy on the Avalanche blue line that I like even more, and that's Devon Toews. He continues to enjoy a career-best season, Adam, and he's got 32 points in 29 games. Nobody's talking about him. He's costing only $5,200 on that same game and averaging 13 DraftKings points per game in his last 10 outings. Even cheaper than that, I like Oliver Shillington, been a favorite low-end play of mine all season, costing only $3,600, but logs almost 20 minutes per game. He's on a season-high pace with 30 shots on goal in his last 10 starts, too.
Jeff, what do you think? Who jumps out at you?
Yeah, certainly a night where you could double up in the 5K range. I mean, you mentioned Karlsson off the top. He's just too cheap. I mean, we don't see John Karlsson at 5,600 most nights, but he's coming off an injury and like one slow game back. I mean, this is a player who averages nearly a point per game. Pretty good matchup as well. You can certainly easily pair him with Ovechkin and Backstrom and just start your lineups that way. I mean, I actually really like that today. But you can double up in that range. You can go McAvoy, you can go Toews. The guys already threw out some good value options. I'll throw out one more. Philip Ronak of the Detroit Red Wings. Again, we've got a great matchup against Chicago. They have a bottom 10 penalty kill as well. Ronak gets you some power play exposure. He's averaging over 0.5 points per game. So there's lots of good value options. Definitely a night on defense where I think cheaper the better. You pay up at other spots and save your money at the D.